Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com, and thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. Today's project features the Hostess stamp set from our current annual catalog, Love You Lots. This is one of my favorite sets because of these cute little ladybugs. You guys know my nickname is QuitaBug. So anything ladybug, I'm all about it. So we're going to be using this stamp set today, and I actually just gave away one of these stamp sets to a lovely lady on my team of QuitaBug stampers. So that's a nice little perk of being on my team, as you do have access to exclusive giveaways. Anyhow, this video I am sharing with you my February customer thank you cards. So here is my February customer thank you card, and I love this card. It is so cute. These colors are so adorable together. This is Flirty Flamingo and Cucumber Crush, and they just look so nice together. I love how this card turned out. So each month I design a card that I send to my customers. I don't write in the card. It is actually blank on the inside so that it's a gift from me to you, and then you can use it in your card collection to write a message and send it to a friend, or use it however you'd like. So this is a gift that I like to give, a handmade gift I like to give to all of my customers each month, and I love how this card turned out. So today I'm going to share with you how to make it. So this month, in addition to the handmade card from me, each of my customers will also be receiving one of these cute little envelopes. I used the envelope punch board to create these, and they just say a little thanks on the front. So each one of my customers who placed an order this month, you guys will be receiving one of these envelopes as well as your handmade card. And inside I have just included a sheet of our enamel shapes in the Brights collection. So this is how they come. These are the Brights enamel shapes. So you'll be receiving one sheet of one of the colors, one of the 10 colors from the Brights enamel shapes. So I've got those already in here, and I'll be sealing these up once I package up your thank you cards and your little gift. So these will be all sealed up. So I just thought this was just the cutest little gift, and I'm so excited to send out these thank you packages to you guys. Okay, so let's get started and let's create this card. So I'm starting with a scrap piece of Whisper White, and I've got my two stamps mounted. I've got the little frog, and then I've also got the Thank You Friend stamp. And I'm going to use my basic black archival ink to do my stamping. So I'm just going to stamp my little frog on this scrap piece of Whisper White, right about there. Okay. And then I will stamp my Thank You Friend right underneath. Perfect. Okay, so once your little frog has had the chance to dry, you really want that basic black archival ink to dry. We're going to bring in some Cucumber Crush ink because we're going to do some watercoloring. So I'm just going to squeeze my ink pad to get a little bit of ink there in my lid. And this isn't watercolor paper, but as long as you're quick with your strokes and you don't add too much water, you can get this technique to work on our regular Whisper White. But again, don't add too much water. You don't want to be heavy with the water. So I'm also going to just bring in some scratch paper. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of ink here. There we go. And I'm just going to do quick little strokes here and color in my little frog. So if you add too much water or you're not quick with your strokes, what you'll notice is your paper will start to peel or tear. So you want to be careful, since this isn't watercolor paper, or you could just do it on watercolor paper. I decided to just use regular Whisper White. Do a little bit more here. This little frog is so cute. I'm not a fan of frogs in real life, but I don't mind a stamped frog. I don't do well with amphibians in real life. Alright, so I've got my big shot here. I've already put down my magnetic platform. I'm going to go ahead and add one cutting plate. And then my little frog is nice and dry now, so you can see the watercoloring has evened out just a little bit here. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that down, as well as a scrap piece of Cucumber Crush cardstock. And I'm going to be using my layering circle framelits. These are such a great value for what you get. I'm going to use these to die cut the little frog here. I'm just going to lay this one, that circle right about there, and then I'm going to use this scallop for my Cucumber Crush, just like that. And now I'm going to add another cutting plate on top, and we will go ahead and crank this through. Alright, so we've got our two pieces die cut here, so I'm just going to go ahead and adhere my frog down to my Cucumber Crush cardstock, and I'm just using fast fuse. Okay, so now I'm going to flip over my little frog. I'm going to add some ribbon to the back, and I want the ribbon to hang in the center behind the frog, so I'm just going to flip it over and make sure that I've got my piece sitting straight up so that I can adhere my ribbon in the right spot. So I'm using this silver 3/8" metallic ribbon. This comes in the Celebration catalog, and you actually get two spools. You get silver and you also get gold in here. I'm so excited to use this. So you can get this for free with a $50 purchase in my online store. So I'm just going to snip this, let's see, right about there. Okay, so I'm just going to make this a little loop sort of like this, like that. Okay, just like that. And then I am just taking a piece of Scotch tape and securing it onto the back. So then when you flip it over, you've got this little decorative piece of ribbon behind your frog. All right, let's go ahead and start assembling our card. So I've got a piece of Flirty Flamingo cardstock here. This is cut at 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, and I have scored it at 4 1/4. So I'm just gonna fold this over, give it a nice tight crease with my bone folder. Okay, there we go. Now I'm adding a piece of Flirty Flamingo Designer Series paper from the 2016-2018 In Color Designer Series paper stack. Woo! That's a lot to say. So this designer series paper is double-sided, so you've got the flowers and then you've got the stripes on this side. So I am using the striped side, and we'll just add that right into the center here. And this piece is cut at 3 inches by 5 inches. So now I've got a piece of Cucumber Crush envelope paper here. This is from the 2015-2017 In Color collection. And this color actually retires this year, so kind of sad. I love this green. So if you like any of the 2015-2017 In Colors, I would suggest going ahead and starting to pick those up in my online store, because those will be retiring this year, and they will go fast once that retirement list comes out. All right, so we are almost finished with this card. I'm just going to take my little frog and add one of my favorite adhesives to the back, which is dimensionals. So I'm just going to do 4 dimensionals here. Just like that. Take off my backings. Alrighty, and we will just add our little frog right to the center. And there we go. This card is super easy to make, and isn't it just the sweetest? So thank you again to everyone who ordered from me during the month of February. I truly, truly appreciate you, and I hope that you enjoyed this little thank you gift from me to you. You all are absolutely amazing, and I'm so, so thankful for each and every one of you. No matter what size your order is, I truly appreciate all of your support and your kindness. You guys are just absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. If you'd like to purchase any of the supplies that you saw me use today, just head on over to today's coordinating blog post. I've linked it just below the video in the description notes. You can purchase any of these supplies that you saw me use, and you can find all of the measurements for today's project over there as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial, and I will see you again real soon. Bye now.